IFM English News. Incheon Metropolitan City announced that on October 13, it held a citizens' communication meeting at the City Hall reception room, where it received the citizens' petition calling for the creation of Changsik Music Street and had a discussion with the citizens. The citizens' petition calling for the creation of Changsik Music Street will be forwarded for the relevant department and used for policy review. Incheon City plans to continue expanding citizens' participation and reflecting diverse opinions. Incheon Waterworks headquarters announced that it has won the final appeal in the 7-year lawsuit filed against the Korea Land and Housing Corporation regarding the cancellation of the water faculty contribution fee imposition. This Supreme Court ruling clarified that, under the Urban Redevelopment Act, the project implementer is responsible for the cost of installing water facilities within the redevelopment area. The ruling reaffirmed that the beneficiary phase principle, which states that development who gain the profit from development should share the cost of public infrastructure. The Incheon Culture and Arts Center announced that the appointment of new artistic directors from the Incheon City Theater and Incheon City Youth Choir, director Im Do-hwan and conductor Jo Hyung-kyung, respectively. Director Im Do-hwan, appointed as the 9th artistic director of the City Theater, served as a professor at Seoul Institute of the Arts from 1998 until last August and currently leads the theater group Sadari Movement Laboratory. Conductor Jo Hyung-kyung, appointed as the artistic director of the Incheon City Youth Choir, has been serving as a founding principal conductor since the choir's establishment in 2024. The Incheon Metropolitan Office of Education announced that from October 13 to November 14, will run the short-form media academy titled Creating a Safe Classroom Together to promote the student-led culture of school violence prevention. This program is offered to 22 elementary school classes in the Incheon area. Students will create their own school violence prevention messages through videos and radio content using media tools. The Incheon Disabled Housing Tradition Support Center under the Incheon Social Service Agency will hold a seminar titled Exploring the Achievement and Future Directions and Community Space Operation on October 17 at Room 117 of Songdo Conventia in Yeonsu-gu, Incheon to celebrate the first anniversary of the community space Gonggamteo Suda. At the seminar, the participants will review the achievement from the past year and discuss the need for and future direction of the community spaces that support the independent living for people with disabilities. Community case studies from other regions will be also shared. Celebrating its 30th anniversary, Yeonsu-gu in Incheon City has designated 2 honorary roads named, inspired by the sister cities abroad. One of the sister cities, Cottonwood Heights in Utah, USA, was used for the 1.7-kilometer section of Songdo Muna Road, now named Cottonwood Heights Road. Other sections of 1.4-kilometer along Deungeo-daero has been named Quinhai Road to commemorate the friendship with Qinghai District of Nanjing, China. Incheon Metropolitan City Council and delegation from the Dalian People's Congress had a meeting to discuss the resuming changes and strengthening friendship between the two cities' council. The meeting was organized by the meeting between the chairperson of Incheon City Council and Dalian delegation. Incheon Metropolitan City announced that the city and all district mayors have expressed a united commitment to implementing the ban on direct landfilling of household waste in Seoul metropolitan area. At the meeting of the Incheon District Mayor's Council held in Namdong-gu on October 13, Incheon City and all district leaders reaffirmed their resolution that the ban on direct landfilling of household waste, set to take an effect on January 1, 2026, must be implemented strictly in accordance with the law and principles. They also discussed joint countermeasures to ensure through the preparation so that citizens will not experience inconvenience. Incheon Metropolitan City Museum announced that they will hold the first lecture on the 27th Museum Academy on October 17 at 2 p.m., featuring art critic Son Chul-ju under the theme The Fascinating Stories of Our Traditional Paintings. This lecture marks the beginning of the series titled The Happiness of Art, The Perspectives of Four Masters. In this lecture, the audience will explore traditional Korean paintings from the perspective of reading paintings. Incheon Metropolitan City and Incheon Foundation for Arts and Culture announced that 2025 Incheon Living Culture Festival will be held on Saturday, October 18 from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Walmi Park in Chunggu, Incheon. The festival will bring together 100 living culture clubs active in Incheon, creating the venue for citizens to enjoy and participate in local culture activities. The Incheon Foundation for Arts and Family announced that it has designated IFWF Human Rights Week. The first IFWF Human Rights Week will include the Communication Forum Human Rights Right for Human Rights Officials and the program Are You Rights Being Respected to share the human rights management evaluation in cases with service users and the Human Rights Slogan Contest for employees and Incheon citizens. During the Human Rights Week, the foundation will produce and distribute infographics and souvenirs featuring staff-created the human rights poems, various cases, and selected slogan contest entries. Incheon City and Incheon Tourism Organization announced that they will host the 2025 All-Night Songdo Festa from October 17 to 26 in Songdo Central Park. The main program, Lumi Nights Songdo, is a unique nighttime experience under the moonlight. IFM English News, 박수연.